Whiplash isn't just a movie, it's an experience. From the moment the opening credits roll, you are thrust into a world that is as exhilarating as it is exhausting. This isn't your typical feel-good musical journey. Instead, it's a visceral, heart-pounding exploration of the human spirit and the lengths to which one will go to achieve greatness. Director Damien Chazelle throws us headfirst into the cutthroat world of competitive jazz. His vision is clear and uncompromising, capturing the raw intensity and passion that fuels this high-stakes environment. The film's direction is meticulous, with every shot and every note serving a purpose. The film is a relentless exploration of ambition, dedication, and the blurred lines between mentorship and abuse. It delves deep into the psyche of its characters, revealing their vulnerabilities, their strengths, and their darkest fears. The relationship between mentor and mentee is at the heart of this narrative, and it is both inspiring and terrifying to witness. At the center of this maelstrom is Andrew Neiman. Andrew is not just any young musician, he is a prodigy with a singular focus. His life revolves around his drumsticks, his practice sessions, and his unwavering desire to be the best. His journey is one of sacrifice, pain, and relentless pursuit of perfection. He's a young, gifted drummer at a prestigious music conservatory. This institution is a breeding ground for talent, but it is also a pressure cooker where only the strongest survive. Andrew's days are filled with grueling practice sessions, and his nights are haunted by the fear of failure. His dream? To become one of the greats. He idolizes the legends of jazz, and he is determined to etch his name alongside theirs. But the path to greatness is fraught with obstacles, and Andrew soon realizes that talent alone is not enough. But standing in his way is Terrence Fletcher. Fletcher is not just a conductor, he is a force of nature. His presence is commanding, and his expectations are sky high. He is both a mentor and a tormentor, pushing his students to their absolute limits. Fletcher is a conductor known as much for his brilliance as for his terrifying methods. His teaching style is brutal, and his criticism is scathing. He believes that true greatness can only be achieved through immense pressure and relentless discipline. From the opening scene, Chazelle establishes a palpable tension. The atmosphere is electric and the stakes are high. Every beat of the drum, every glance, and every word is charged with intensity. The film's pacing is relentless, mirroring the frenetic energy of its subject matter. The drumming is fast, the editing is sharp. The film's technical brilliance is evident in its seamless blend of music and visuals. The rapid cuts and dynamic camera movements create a sense of urgency and excitement, drawing the audience deeper into Andrew's world. We are immediately drawn into Andrew's world. It's a world of endless practice, fierce competition, and the ever-present pressure to succeed. Every moment is a test, and every performance is a battle. The film captures the physical and emotional toll of this relentless pursuit. It's a world of endless practice, fierce competition, and the ever-present pressure to succeed. Whiplash doesn't let up. The film's intensity never wanes, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats from start to finish. The music is both a source of inspiration and a weapon, driving the characters to their breaking points. It keeps us on the edge of our seats, mirroring the intensity of the music itself. The film's score is a character in its own right, amplifying the drama and heightening the tension. Every note, every beat, and every silence is meticulously crafted to evoke a visceral response. We are forced to confront uncomfortable questions about the cost of greatness. The film challenges us to consider the ethical implications of pushing someone to their limits. Is the pursuit of excellence worth the personal sacrifices? Can greatness be achieved without suffering? Is pushing someone beyond their limits ever justified? Whiplash doesn't provide easy answers. Instead, it leaves us grappling with these questions long after the credits roll. It's a film that stays with you, haunting your thoughts and challenging your perceptions. In the end, Whiplash is not just a story about music. It's a profound meditation on ambition, sacrifice, and the human spirit. Whiplash doesn't shy away from the sacrifices demanded by greatness. Andrew's life becomes consumed by his pursuit of perfection. He pushes away his family, his friends, even his romantic interest. His sole focus is the drums. He practices until his hands bleed. He endures Fletcher's relentless insults and mind games. The film asks us, how much are we willing to give up for our dreams? Are we willing to sacrifice our relationships, our well-being, even our sense of self? Whiplash doesn't provide easy answers. It forces us to confront these questions head-on. It's a film that stays with you long after the credits roll. Chazelle uses every cinematic tool at his disposal to create a visceral experience. The cinematography is intimate and intense. Close-ups on drumsticks striking cymbals, sweat dripping onto drumheads. The camera never shies away from the physicality of the music. The editing is equally important. It's fast-paced and frenetic, mirroring the rhythm of the jazz. Quick cuts between Andrew's drumming and Fletcher's conducting heighten the tension. Slow-motion sequences emphasize the emotional weight of key moments. The visual style of Whiplash isn't just about aesthetics, it's about immersing us in the experience. The heart of Whiplash lies in the performances of J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller. Their portrayals are nothing short of mesmerizing, drawing the audience into a whirlwind of emotion and intensity. Simmons delivers a tour-de-force performance as Terrence Fletcher, the ruthless and demanding music instructor. He is terrifying, charismatic, and impossible to look away from. His presence on screen is magnetic, commanding attention with every glance and gesture. His Fletcher is a master manipulator, a character who knows exactly how to push his students to their breaking points. He knows how to push Andrew's buttons, exploiting his insecurities and fears to drive him to the edge. He uses a combination of praise and abuse to mold Andrew into the drummer he believes he can be. This complex dynamic creates a tension that is palpable throughout the film. Teller is equally impressive as Andrew, the ambitious and determined young drummer. He conveys both the character's vulnerability and his growing determination. His portrayal captures the essence of a young artist striving for greatness, despite the immense pressure and challenges he faces. We see the physical and emotional toll that Fletcher's teaching takes on him. The grueling practice sessions, the relentless criticism, and the constant push for perfection leave Andrew exhausted and on the brink of collapse. Yet we also see a fire ignite within him. Andrew's journey is one of resilience and tenacity as he pushes through the pain and doubt to achieve his dreams. Their on-screen chemistry is electric. The dynamic between Simmons and Teller is a masterclass in acting, with each performance elevating the other. It's a masterclass in acting. The intensity and passion they bring to their roles make Whiplash a gripping and unforgettable film experience. Their performances are a testament to the power of dedication and the pursuit of excellence in the world of art. Section 5. The line between inspiration and abuse, exploring the complex relationship dynamics. The relationship between Andrew and Fletcher is the core of Whiplash. It's a complex and often uncomfortable dynamic. Fletcher is a demanding teacher who pushes Andrew to his limits. He berates him, humiliates him, even physically assaults him. Yet there's also a strange sort of respect between them. Andrew craves Fletcher's approval. Whiplash doesn't offer easy answers about their relationship. Is Fletcher's abuse justified if it helps Andrew achieve greatness, or is it simply abuse no matter the outcome? The film leaves us to grapple with these questions. Section 6. Blood, Sweat, and Jazz, the physical and emotional toll of artistic pursuit. Whiplash is as much a sports movie as it is a music film. The film viscerally portrays the physical demands of drumming. We see Andrew's hands bleed. We see him pushing himself to the point of exhaustion. The film doesn't shy away from the pain and sacrifice involved in pursuing artistic excellence, but the film also explores the emotional toll of this pursuit. Andrew isolates himself from his family and friends. He becomes consumed by his ambition. He loses sight of who he is outside of his drumming. Whiplash reminds us that greatness often comes at a price. Section 7. A symphony of sound and silence, Whiplash's powerful use of music and minimalism. The music in Whiplash is more than just a soundtrack. It's a character in itself. The film is filled with powerful jazz performances that capture the energy and intensity of the music. But Chazelle also uses silence to great effect. Moments of quiet contemplation punctuate the intense musical numbers. These moments of silence amplify the emotional impact of the film. They give us a chance to catch our breath and reflect on the characters and their journeys. Section 8. The final act, Triumph or Tragedy. Deconstructing the climactic ending. The ending of Whiplash is one of the most debated in recent film history. It's a film that leaves audiences divided, sparking intense discussions and varied interpretations. After being humiliated by Fletcher, Andrew walks away from music. This moment is pivotal, showcasing the immense pressure and emotional turmoil he faces. But in a surprising turn of events, he gets back on stage for one final performance. This decision marks a significant turning point in his journey, highlighting his resilience and determination. The performance is electrifying. Andrew plays with a passion and intensity we haven't seen before. His drumming is not just a display of skill, but a raw expression of his inner turmoil and desire for approval. He and Fletcher share a look. It's a moment of connection. This shared glance is loaded with unspoken words, a complex mix of emotions that transcends the music. But, is it a moment of triumph or tragedy? This question lingers as the expressions on their faces are open to interpretation. Has Andrew finally earned Fletcher's respect? This possibility suggests a victory, a hard-won acknowledgement of his talent and perseverance. Or has he simply become a product of his abuse? This darker interpretation raises concerns about the cost of success and the psychological scars left by Fletcher's relentless methods. The film doesn't give us a definitive answer. It masterfully leaves the ending open to interpretation, allowing viewers to draw their own conclusions based on their perspectives and experiences. It leaves us to ponder the question ourselves. This ambiguity is what makes the ending so powerful and enduring, inviting endless debate and reflection. Critics and audiences alike continue to discuss and dissect the final moments of Whiplash, each bringing their own insights and interpretations to the table. Whether seen as a moment of triumph or a tragic consequence of obsession, the ending of Whiplash remains a compelling topic of conversation in the world of cinema. And so, the debate continues, as each viewing of the film offers new layers of meaning and understanding, ensuring that Whiplash's climactic ending will be analyzed and appreciated for years to come. Section 9. The Lingering Notes of Whiplash, a film that resonates long after the credits roll. Whiplash is a film that stays with you. It's a powerful and thought-provoking exploration of ambition, sacrifice, and the complex relationship between mentor and protege. The film's intense cinematography, editing, and performances create a visceral experience that is impossible to forget. But most importantly, Whiplash forces us to ask ourselves difficult questions about the cost of greatness. How much are we willing to sacrifice for our dreams? And at what point does the pursuit of excellence become toxic? These are questions that resonate long after the credits roll.